Hi guys, this is Mr. AB at RemedialOne YouTube channel. I welcome you once more again. Today we are looking at the plane geometry, and these questions, they love it. It comes each and every year, and that's where a lot of our students are having a low mark. So we are taking this opportunity to teach you all the strategy and the techniques and the tricks for you to get it done and get it done perfectly, for you to get your full mark so that your A will be assured. Please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so, or if today is your first time, and if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. We have our first question over here. There is a diagram and they want us to go ahead and find our X. It could be really easy. Let's look at the easy one first. So as we are considering the easy one first, we see that this number and this number are all inside an angle. So we know that the co-interior, when we talk about co, that means encompassing the two things coming together. So two interior add up to 180. So that make it easy peasy if we want to do it that way. So that means 48 degrees plus x degrees must be equals to 180. And as we are looking for our x degree, or our x is just 180 degree minus 48 degree, and that will give us 132 degree. That will make option B as an answer. Let's look another way that we could do. Anytime you have a line and the arrow tells you that this can go on and on, so we can also continue to extend it. There's nothing wrong with it. And this one too, we could extend it because it's telling us it's going up and up. If that is the case, then you have to know that this angle here is corresponding to here, and we know that corresponding angles are the same, so we could write that this is 48. If that is the case, then we can say that here is also 48 because they are opposite angles are also the same, so here will be 48. If that is the case, then you have to know that alternate angles, this one is alternating here, so that is alternating here and here are alternate angle, and that have to be 48. And if that is the case, then this is a straight line and they add up to 180. So based upon that analysis that we did, we can say that x plus 48 must be equals to 180 degree, and therefore our x is going to be 180. Take away 48, and that will be 132. So you have a lot of ways of doing this to get the answer right. Come, let's look at the next one. So here they want us to find the value of n, and the value of n is here, and even this angle here, we don't know this angle, so we cannot add up and say, oh, it's going to be 180. So we got to do more into that. But we know this one, this symbol, we have talked about this symbol, a 90 degree symbol, and the whole of this is a half a circle or is a straight line, so it's 180. So we know that here is 90, and that's a straight line. So we can say that 90 degree plus m plus 2m must be equals to 180. This is light term, so that will give us 3m. We have our 90 here. We will take it to that side, so 3m is equals to 180 minus 90, and that will give us 90. We divide both sides by 3, and we got our m to be 30 degrees. Now we can come and consider this side here. This side here is also a straight line, and it's going to add up to 180, and that will help us to find our n. So let's go. So we can say that 2m plus n plus 3n minus 20 must be equals to a half a circle or a straight line. But we already got this one, so here 2 times 30 plus, this is a light term, so 4n minus 20 must be equals to 180. This gives us 60. So 60 plus 4n minus 20 must be equals to 180. Okay, I'm writing it over here. This and that one are like terms, so 60 minus 20 is going to be 40. So we can say 40 plus 4n must be equals to 180. So 4n, we are taking the 40 to the other side, so it becomes subtraction. And then 4n must be equals to 140. And then we divide both sides by 4. And n must be equals to 35 degrees. So the A is the correct option. And as I said, this question every year you're going to receive about 2 or 3, so don't miss it when you see it. So let's look at another option here. So we have A, B, C as an angles, and you know that triangle add up to 180 degrees and they have their ratio. So there is 2 ways that we could do this one. We know that the total triangle add up to 180 degrees, and these are the ratios. So the ratios can also be translated as a proportion. Okay? So here we can say that A has a proportion of 4, B has a proportion of 3, and C has a proportion of 2. So if I want to see, first of all, their total proportion or their share, the total shares, when we add it up, the total share is going to be 9. So for me to get my A share is just 4 on 9 times 180. And when you do the math, you get 80%. And then when you, because our concentration have to be on here, when we look at the C, the proportion of C is also just his proportion over the total times 180, and that will give us 40. Therefore, A minus C must be equals to 80 minus 40, and that will give us 40 degrees. Okay, let's look at this last one for this video. Definitely we will come up with a second part of it for you to be ready, because a lot of them is going to come 3, 4, 5 aspect. It's going to come, and it's going to help you too when it comes to the theory aspect you're learning or the concept. So here you have to know your corresponding angle. You need to know your opposite vertical angles. You need to know your alternate angles. You need to know all that. Okay, so here we can bring this one here because we want a relationship. So here, this and this are congruent, they are the same. So here is P, we can write that. And then you have learned about interior remote angle. So the interior remote angle is that if I'm here, I will cover everything here. Anytime you're here and you cover this, that means these two interior can add up and it will to give you the n. So you need to know that, and that will help us in this situation. So here we can say that the n must be equals to m plus p, and right there, easy peasy, you get your answer. So that is what they wanted you to know. You need to know the vertical opposite angles are congruent, they are the same, and then you need to know the interior remote angles. So that give us the answer right here. I thank you very much for sticking with me to the end of the video. That's so amazing. Go ahead, subscribe, like the video, leave us a comment, and share with your friend. And we will definitely cover more and more when it comes to this plane geometry as we are getting ready for 2022 WASSE. I'll be blessed. Bye bye.